Yeah, it's the games which you don't have to get yourself up for. It's the games as a player you probably don't really even need a warm up, because from the moment you wake up you're ready to play in the big games, and this is certainly one of them.
It's one of those games where the lads, I guess, have earned the right to play in these sort of games, isn't it?
Yeah, 20 odd league games in so far, and that puts us in a position for this to be a big game. It's not a cup final, it's not winning we're promoted, losing we're not. It's just a real good opportunity to play against a side which has accumulated a very similar number of points to us this season. We know how hard it's been, so we fully respect them and know their qualities of a side, and they are a good team, obviously. Likewise, I'm sure they'll be respectful of us and know we've accumulated a certain number of points, which isn't easy to do.
I guess with it being such a one of those, like I say, eagerly anticipated games, is it important for you as a manager to keep maybe one or two of the players' feet on the ground and treat it just another game?
Yeah, ultimately it's just another game. It's just because we're playing against the top of the table. They've come here as top of the table, so and rightly so. Like I said, they've started the season really well, really good side. So for us, it is just another game. Like I said, it's not a winning promoted, losing we're not. We have to approach the game exactly the same way as we do every other game.
We're unbeaten at home, they're unbeaten away. Something got to give.
A boring 0-0 draw then. Listen, it's two good sides. I think what happens is you play against another good side, and the margin between winning and losing is reduces. It can be a shot which either hits the post or goes just inside the post and goes in. That's the margins you start talking about when two fairly evenly matched teams come together.
And in terms of form, 11 unbeaten so far. I guess it's a case of you want to keep that run going, and it's an impressive one as well. Yeah,
I want to keep the level of performance going, and when you do that, it gives yourself the best chance of results. If you can keep the performances going, you're giving yourself a chance to win the game, or at least not lose the game like we have done recently. So it's just going through the same process over again.
Any team news ahead of this weekend?
Nothing. We're only really missing Doug Farm, unfortunately, who's injured at the moment. Everyone else is fit and ready to go.
You mentioned Manny Smith, who's been out for a while since the Solihull game. He's back in full training now, is he?
Yeah, so Manny's back training, full training. He hasn't really done too much, but I'm sure if I asked him was he ready to play, I'm sure he'd say yes. But we're not. We're in a situation where I don't have to rush him back in. I'd like him to come back in when he's fully ready. So yeah, we'll keep that one unless really needed. Ricky Pike just picked up a niggle at the weekend, but he hopefully should be right for the Saturday as well. These
are sort of games where everyone comes to town for watching it, expected a big crowd, and I guess we can make that our advantage.
Yeah, definitely. The crowd home and away this year have been excellent, and a real big factor on us being successful. If you're a player and you come out and your supporters are behind you and they push you on when you're a little bit tired, or trying to make that one more run, one more tackle, one more header, and the crowd get behind you is a real added advantage that we have over an awful lot of sides in this league, and it's a real big reason why we've done so well.
Cheers, Sam.
Cheers.